Mrekk once again trolled the entire OSU community with something. Ninerik almost got the PP record and loads of other crazy news in today's episode, so stick around to the end of the video. What's up everybody, welcome back to OSU News, your weekly show where we talk about the most important OSU news that happened during the week. Before we do get started though, we are getting really close to being the most subscribed OSU News channel on YouTube, so if you want to help out me my journey to become the most subscribed OSU News channel on YouTube, then be sure to hit that sub button, it would really be appreciated. So the rank 1 OSU player in the world by the name of Mrekk is once again in the headlines for doing something rather trolly. He is well known in the past for trolling in stuff like, let's say, the Eterna face reveal, when people thought that he actually took a picture with Eterna himself and Eterna actually did a face reveal, when in reality it was just someone else and they were just fooling around. But this time, however, Mrekk decided to troll around a bit with something related to bounties. On the 9th of October of 2025, the account on Twitter by the name of OSU All-Stars has posted that a $1 bounty has been set for taking the #1 spot in OSU Standard. And as you can tell, the bounty has been set by none other than Mrekk himself. Mrekk actually fully acknowledged this bounty being set by stating this. Felt a bit compassionate and thought I could help speed up the competition a bit, praying emoji. And the community responses to this are quite funny. John Power stated, "I guess I finally have an excuse to care about getting #1 back." Someone by the name of Withard said $2, final offer. Maniac said, "I'll give you a hard but unrewarding bounty, And even the #1 Geometry Dash player in the world by the name of Zoink replied to this stating, "Bet." Well, I guess Zoink will be a contender for the #1 spot now. But trolling aside, the fight for the #1 spot is slowly but surely building up more and more, especially with some of the activity from the top 5 players. Now recently a new farm map has been ranked by the name of Humiliation Supreme, and this is pretty much a farm map for speed players, and there have been loads of scores set on it recently, so let's go over some of them. On the extra difficulty of this map, there have been multiple FCs set with hidden double time on this difficulty from players like, for example, Mrekk, Flora019, Vadin, Pekua, Apostol, Igor, Skillert, Zaxian Superior, and Nuhabes. The slightly more different scores on that difficulty is Toro Mivano, who managed to get a double time Hard Rock FC on it with 97.65% accuracy and 1466 PP being rewarded, and Ninerik, who managed to get a 3-mod FC on the map with 98.76% accuracy, rewarding himself with a 1617 PP play. On the extreme difficulty of this map, we have 2 double time FCs, and I mean only double time FCs. One from Toro Mivana, which is with 98.03% AG and the play is worth 1451 PP, while the other DTFC is from Saito, who managed to get slightly better AG at 98.24% accuracy, rewarding himself with a 1465 PP play. And then we have Ninerik, who managed to get a hidden DTFC with 99.36% accuracy and the play is worth 1638 PP. Now on the same difficulty, Ninerik went for a 3-mod run, and with this run he was ridiculously close to getting the PP record in the game. He managed to get 6 misses on the map, which were towards the literal end of the map, with 96.96% accuracy, and the play is worth 1512 PP, and it would have been worth 2033 PP if he FC'd. Now moving to the top difficulty of the map by the name of Dignity, we see that Toro Mivana actually managed to get his new top play that is worth 1841 PP, which he managed to get on the top difficulty with DT, and he managed to get a 4-miss run with 97.70% accuracy. But the final most ridiculous score that came out of nowhere is the top score on the map, which was set by a player by the name of Low Skill User that managed to get a flashlight FC on the map with 99.22% accuracy, and because of that he got rewarded 1010 PP. And for a bit of context, this is Low Skill User's second 1000 PP play with flashlight. The first one that he managed to get was around 2 weeks ago on Sidetrack Day that he managed to FC with flashlight and hard rock. But now let's move on to some other important news that happened this week. More OWC teams got announced this week, including rosters for Romania, Poland, United Arab Emirates, New Zealand, Austria, Belgium, and the Netherlands. Malishevsky has started his 9th roll of badges. Reshiram has officially been restricted in the game. Friendzoned has officially been ranked. 001 The Fish has officially returned to YouTube to make player comparison videos in terms of replays. Loki is now the #1 Osumania player in Brazil, officially surpassing Silly Fangirl. Skibidi Toilet is now a beatmap nominator. Flyer is the second person to ever reach 99% medal completion after droppings. Worst Hardrock player has officially confirmed that he won't be playing for OWC 2025, nor will he be returning to the game anytime soon. A $100 bounty has been set for the first Nomad FC on Happy Song. And finally, Dressurf is once again the #1 player in Osumania, overtaking Kaukai. And that's pretty much it. If you haven't watched the previous Osu News episode, then be sure to click the video that is on screen right now, and I will see you next video. Bye bye.